Yo, what's good, guys? We're back with another video. Today is Tuesday, the 13th, May 13th. I'm recording this within Asian session. I just want to give y'all an update on the start of the week and let you know how we're doing and what trades we took last night, London session. We took some awesome trades. They're still running, so I just want to go over the trades with you and kind of basically the strategy that I use and how I look at the market with price action. But other than that, let's get right into it. So I want to go over why I took this trade and my bias to the market and price action. Right, so I guess, like I said, I always trade with the trend. Trend is your friend. You're gonna hear that multiple times. Right, so if you haven't heard it already, right, you always want to trade with the trend. You're gonna have the best outcome with your trades and the trading strategy. So like I said, on the 4-hour time frame, right, we're bullish, and so I want to be looking for buys, right? I want to be within the trend, right? We're bullish, so I want to be looking for buys. And so we get a break of this high right here, previous high, to go higher, right, on our external 4-hour time frame, and we get that break of this high. So internally, right, price is moving, and we create this area of consolidation. And if you don't know what consolidation is, basically it's when price is moving sideways and there's not a bias in the market. There's just liquidity being built on both ends and both sides of the market, right? Where money is sitting, there's buyers, there's sellers, and price doesn't know what the hell to do. We built this range right here, and so price pushed down and it comes within my support area, right? My daily support area, because this is an external 4-hour layout, right? So externally, we're swinging for the break to the high, going up, right? So I'm gonna mark this as my 4-hour, daily zone. So this will be my daily zone for support, right? So I go to the 1 hour, and I kind of want to go over this real quick. Sometimes what price will do, and this is why I seen this in this scenario. So depending on how the market moves and what price action price is giving, there's liquidity in the market that price wants to take out, and once price takes out that liquidity, price will move in the intended direction of the bias of the market, right? So we're bullish, so what I want to see is price continue bullish. So what we see is we get a low taken out, right? Internal previous lows taken out, which is liquidity, right? So after liquidity is taken out, we want to anticipate the push, the intended direction. Like I said, we're bullish, so I want to go bullish. Price gives us this little price action, these candles, and in my eyes, what I see is I see that price wants to go bullish, right? After taking these previous lows and building liquidity, trend line liquidity up in this area, also within this area on the 1-hour time frame, right? So this is very strong. This is very strong for price to come up and take these highs, internal highs. It doesn't matter which one. I just wanted to see it go bullish. So we get this reaction off the zone from the daily support. So we break through it, and I want to see price come above and give a reaction to the upside. So if I move down to the 1 hour, so this is what I see, right? We're in London session right now. We got news at 1 o'clock, right? So what I see is I see a break of structure down in this area. Let's zoom in. So I see a break of structure in this area, right? And then I see a break of structure in this area, but price didn't close, right? I had a sell right here to the downside before I actually broke even on this trade. Price ended up coming down and then coming back up. Hit me out for break even, so I got out. Let me see. Okay. So I got out at break even, right? So what price did is it created a low, a higher low, and a lower low, or a higher high, lower high, and then a lower low, and then we get that break, but we didn't close. So this isn't valid for a buy yet. So this is why I had this sell in this area. After this third candle, I did put a sell, and price, within the day, let's see, about 11 hours, it ended up hitting me back at break even, so I got out. So it's London session right now, and this movement right here, right? This movement is very important for me to see in a biased market, right? Also, we have a the John Phibb London and New York open. So basically, this gives me a price action of where price and liquidity, or not liquidity, volume is pushed in the market, and where we can anticipate these moves, and where price is most likely to retest to move forward, right? So we're in this area, and I see that price, we do have an open right here within London, and we're pushing above for New York. So I do want to see a break, during New York above this high, right? I want to see price break and close above this high to go bullish. So I did pre-enter this based on this price action right here, because overall, if we broke this high, we're gonna go bullish. We're gonna go bullish because price created a low, broke that previous high but didn't close, made a higher low, and then I'm anticipating a higher high, right? So now I'm anticipating that bias of the market, the overall bias of the market, right? The external bias. So we're bullish. Price is bullish. So let's go back to it. So I get in this trade. Let me see where I get in. So I get in immediately right here at this area. So yeah, actually at this area. So price comes up a bit, I'm in, and I had my stop loss at this previous low back here, because if anything, if price comes back, we're definitely gonna keep going lower. So there's no point for me to have a stop loss at this low, just because of how the market is moving, right? And third, I want to say that's two right here, basically the daily, the overall structure, and this area. So we have another confluence that I see. So what I have is the volume down here. And so what this is going to tell me is if we're bullish or bearish in the market, and where is the most liquid or volume in the market coming from. And usually when volume happens, a lot of volume happens, based on the intended direction of the market, price will actually go back to that intended direction to continue. Let me see, to continue the other way. So if, let's see, here I'll do a little back testing real quick. All right, so let's say this volume right here. Okay, whenever I want to be looking for high volume, right? So we have a high volume right here, and if I go up all the way above, it reaches this candlestick. So I know that this open and close of the candlestick that it created is going to be taken out. So I know price will end up taking that price action out, right? Same thing, let's say for this one, or let me see, this one's not really valid for me because we're already in a high and it's mid-range, so that doesn't, it's not valid for me. Let's do this one. All right, so we have this one, right? If we go above, right between or right above, it matches this candle right here, right? And as we can see, price came above this candle, the overall candle, right? Grab that volume to head towards the downside stronger, right? So every time we get high volume, we want to see price come back in that area or take out that area to continue or reverse, depending on what the trend is doing. So same thing with this area right here. Right above, we have this area, this candlestick. And what did price do? Same thing. It came within that area, took it out to continue within internal direction, right? So let me delete these. So same thing right here. We have a very strong volume candle right here. And so this meets this candle right here. Nope, okay, right here. So what I want to see is price actually come above that candle and take that candle out to either continue forward to the upside, or, you know, like I said, because I can't predict the market or anything can happen in the market, right? Or at least come into this area, right? At least to give me confirmation that price wants to come into this area. And then depending on price action afterwards, that will be determined on whether I close partial or leave the trade to continue. So that's what I look at. So I look at that volume, this volume indicator, to let me know what price and where price wants to go and meet, or where it can anticipate to go to. So right, we get a reaction off this daily area coming down to continue higher. That's what I'm anticipating, right? So I get in a buy and I go to sleep and I wake up around I wake up around 10. Yeah, no, 11. Yeah, I woke up around 11. So I woke up and price was at this area. So I know that price is going to the intended direction to take out this volume candle, right? To either continue or not, right? To fail. So, but overall, with my confluence is I'm bullish on this trade, and there's no reason for me to take a sell on this trade at all. So, right. So we're in this, and we're just continuing higher right now. So I'm currently, what time is it? Like 6. It's about 6, right? So 6 p.m. I'm currently in this trade. I'm holding for TP and take profit, and price will give me a 3R risk to reward. So this is a great trade, awesome trade. I like for it to hit TP, but other than that, awesome trade. Let's go to UJ. Okay, so let me see. Let's take this off of UJ. Okay, so I have this. Okay, so let's go to the 24-hour. Okay, so I want to start off on the 24-hour, which is the daily time frame. Basically, what that means is every candle will represent a day, a whole full day. So I'm on the daily time frame, right? And so we're very bullish on USDJPY. So, right, we're very bullish. External price, I have a low, high, lower low, and I'm anticipating a lower high to continue for price to make a lower low, right? So I want to be selling, right? So I'm looking for sales. If I go to the 4-hour, so we get into this price range. Let me go back to London right here. So we get into this price range on the 4-hour, right? This high. So I want to mark my low to the high, or my high to the low with my fib, and that will basically give me an indicator of whether we would have strong biases to buy or sell. Basically, if we're in supply, we're gonna sell. If we're in demand, we're gonna buy, right? So we take out this internal high, right? So basically, we have liquidity. We have sellers up in this area, and we take that out. And as we can see internal price action within this area right here. So we have a high, low, high, low, low, high, and then a break to the low. And then that's when we, created our downtrend right here, right? So we created our low break, the break of the low, and we retested it to continue lower. So I want to mark my next internal low. Oh, let's change that color. And this is just internal areas where we can possibly buy or sell from based on previous price action and in the intended direction of the market. So I mark this up, and I do put it for a 4 hour. So we're on the 4 hour, right? So I mark this as a 4 hour internal structure. So I want to go to the 1 hour. Hold on. Let me explain this a little bit better. So we take out this high. So once we take out that high, usually price would like to, go the opposite intended direction. Basically, I wouldn't say opposite because price is bullish right now internally, right here. But overall, we're in a selling market. So after we take that previous high, which is liquidity, price will start to build a momentum, not a momentum, but momentum in the market for you to anticipate sales. So as you can see, we created a low, high, and then we broke below this low, right? So this is what I'm seeing right now. On that previous high, we didn't have a break, right? We didn't break that area. We just kind of just wicked the area to come down lower. So this gives me good confluences that price is going to the downside, and we get a reaction off that internal back here, that internal 4 hour structure of supply, which gives me a good reaction that we're going to be selling, right? So we come into this area, and it's London session. So I get in this trade. Let's see, right here, and I'm anticipating a sell, right? Based on overall price action, things like that. Same thing, we have our not fixed volume, but we have our volume right down here in this area, and we have a very strong candle to the upside, which I want to be taken out. And if we take it out, right, we have our TP lined up perfect with that area. So if we can take that price out, our TP will hit for 2R, which would be awesome. But I'm in this trade for London session, and right, we're just consolidating a little bit while I'm asleep, and I think it's about 11 when I wake up, right? GU, I'm up in GU, right? I'm up in GU, and UJ, I'm just looking at it like, maybe it just want to do it wanted to continue to do some internal price action to continue lower, right? So it's 11 a.m. and I'll just sit through it. I'm sitting through it, being patient, and right now it's currently 7 p.m. Not 7 p.m., but it's 6. Going on to the 7 p.m. Candle, next candle. So it's building that 6 hour candle right now, and we're bullish. I like what price is doing. So yeah, basically these are the trades that I'm in currently, and like I said, I'm overall bearish with UJ based on price action. We're bearish, so there's nothing wrong to go bearish on overall higher time frame structures when internal structure, because we're on the 1 hour, is bullish. As you can see, got a high, low, higher low, and you know, so on and so forth. So I'm anticipating that 1 hour external higher low, but overall I could be correct and it hit for almost a 1 to 10 all the way down here, because we're actually looking on the 4 hour structure. But as I trade, like I said in my past videos, what I look at is for price to give me my TP, right, and then give me another opportunity to come and sell again, right? So I like to take my money while I got it, because price moves up and down and you never know what you can gain or what you lost, right? So you can always lose your profits based on greed and things like that. This is what helps me prevent that, and you know, I'm okay with it, I'm profitable with it. So as long as I'm sticking to it, right, I'll be making money. And same thing with you on your trading strategy, whatever you got going on, right? Smart money, support resistance, trend line, things like that, stick to it, and you know, lock in, stick to it, and you know, just hold your trades, let them go, and you'll see the difference. You'll see your winnings, and you'll see your losses, and adjust, have self-awareness and adjust to those. But other than that, that's it for the video. I kind of just wanted to go over the trades that I took with you guys, and let me know what you think. Like I said, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Please subscribe. It don't take nothing but a click of a button, right? So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like this content, and leave a comment in the comment section on what you guys like to see, and from there we'll go forward. But other than that, that's it for the video. Peace.